Tonight, President Tinubu urges peaceful Ondo governorship poll. Governor Adeleke assures Osun residents of more infrastructural development to boost state economy. NJC recommends 2 judges for compulsory retirement over judicial misconduct. On the foreign scene, South African police say rescue attempt of trapped miners unsafe. Good evening, the major report. I am Babatunde Vanhopo. President Bola Tinubu has urged all political stakeholders and the electorate to uphold peace and fulfill their civic responsibilities without fear ahead of the upcoming governorship election in Ondo State. The president made the appeal in Abuja in a release issued today by his special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Ononuga. The statement noted that the president anticipates a democratic process in the state that will genuinely reflect the people's will and power to freely choose their leaders. The president commended the Independent National Electoral Commission for its diligent preparations for the election, particularly its timely distribution of sensitive materials across all 18 local government areas in the state. He also acknowledged the deployment of security men to maintain law and order. He, however, emphasized that it is in the best interest of all Nigerians to ensure a free and fair election and consolidate on over 25 years of democratic governance. In the meantime, stakeholders in tomorrow's governorship election in Ondo State have been urged to ensure that they play by the rules in order to make the election a model for other states. Some election observer groups, including Yiaga Africa and Center for Democracy and Development, among others, made the appeal in their separate pre-election press conferences ahead of tomorrow's poll. Adeyemi Aboderi has details from Akure.
Yiaga Africa, an election monitoring group, as well as Center for Democracy Development and KDI Kimpact Development Initiative, are few of the election monitoring observers in Ondo State, with focus to observe smooth conduct of tomorrow's governorship election. At a different forum where they spoke with journalists covering the election, they called on all stakeholders to collaborate in making the Ondo State Guba poll a model for other elections by showcasing a collective commitment to democracy and peaceful coexistence. According to them, Ondo State Guba poll will test the determination of key stakeholders and citizens to promote electoral integrity and sustain democratic processes in the country. They observed in their pre-election press conferences that security concerns leading up to the election in Ondo State have remained low, with only a few incidents reported, while INEC has conducted and completed most of its preparatory activities, with the Commission assuring the public of its commitment to enhancing voter accreditation, result uploading, and logistical processes. They commended INEC for its proactive measures and collaboration with security agencies to ensure a smooth electoral process, including the release of voter registration and permanent voters card collection rates at the polling unit level. Yiaga Africa and Center for Democracy and Development advise political leaders and candidates to act responsibly by promoting peace and ensuring that activities on election day adhere to the rule of law and respect the rights of others. They all promise to follow up with a result verification after the election. Meanwhile, about 1,757,205 voters are expected to take part in tomorrow's election across 18 local government areas in the state in 3,933 polling units. Also, 17 governorship candidates are contesting Ondo State governorship election in an election in which about 50,000 security personnel have been mobilized from Akure, capital of Ondo State. Adeyemi Abodere reporting.
Still on Ondo election, ahead of tomorrow's Ondo State governorship election, security agencies have reinforced measures to ensure a peaceful electoral process, deploying extensive personnel and resources to maintain law and order across the state. The Defense Headquarters has announced the deployment of troops to the border areas and flashpoints in a coordinated effort to support the Nigeria Police Force and ensure the smooth conduct of the election. According to the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Buba Edward, the deployment is meant to deter any interference with the voting process and keep troublemakers at bay. We now have our man, Yemi Abodere, live from Ondo. Good evening, Yemi.
Good evening, today.
It's good to have you.
Yes, how is Osogbo?
Osogbo is cool. And Ondo too?
Ondo is cool. It's cool and calm presently.
So quickly on the election, what is the situation on ground?
Yes, the situation on ground is a situation of peaceful atmosphere as far as the preparation for tomorrow's election is concerned. All the T's are being crossed while all the I's are being dotted by all the relevant stakeholders who are involved in the conduct of the Ondo State governorship election. INEC, most in particular, who are the election umpire, have continued to do their own part of the day. They have distributed all the sensitive materials to all the 18 local government areas which constitute Ondo State presently. Security is overwhelming in Ondo State presently, most especially in the state capital.
Good.
We have more than 60,000 security personnel being deployed across all the 18 local governments from all security organizations in the country, the army, the police, civil defense, immigration, FRSA, mention them. They are all on ground in Ondo State to ensure that there is peace and orderliness prior, during and after the conduct of the election.
That's good.
We have so many election observers, most especially Yaga Africa, CDD, KDR, and so on and so forth, all on ground to observe and monitor the election. And most importantly, journalists from across all the media outlets, print, broadcast, and online, they are all here as well to cover the election in Ondo State. So the situation is cool, the environment is calm, there is easy going movement of vehicles and the human in Akure, which is the capital of Ondo State presently.
Okay, Yemi, yeah, from your observation, let us make a sense of the disposition of the people of Ondo State to tomorrow's election. How enthusiastic are they about this election?
They are anxiously waiting for the conduct of the election. Let me give you this data for the benefit of the viewers at home.
Okay.
A total number of 2,053,000 people registered to vote in the Ondo governorship election, and over 1.7 million collected their PVC out of 2.3 million. That amounted to 85% of the total number of people who collected their voters card to the permanent voters card to be able to vote in tomorrow's election. You can say that it is above average. 85% can be said to be a good number of those who are ready to participate in tomorrow's election. So that plays credence to the readiness of the people of the state, to participate, to perform their franchise, eligible rights to be part of the conduct of tomorrow's governorship election. And 17 governorship candidates will take part in the election. most especially the incumbent governor, Lucky Ayedatiwa of the All Progressive Congress, and Agbola Ajayi of the People's Democratic Party. So that is the situation, and from all the polling units, we have 3,933 polling units across Osun State. So all is set for the conduct of the election tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you very much, Adeyemi Aboderi, for your thoughts on this particular election, and we wish you all the best in covering the election tomorrow.
Yeah, my regards to the people at home.
Thank you very much. That was our man, Adeyemi Aboderi, giving us the situation report from Ondo State. Moving on the major reports, Governor Ademola Adeleke will not relent in his giant strides in infrastructural development in boosting the economy of the state. The State Commissioner for Special Duties, Mr. Bashir Salam, gave the assurance while flagging off the Ishasha Bridge rehabilitation project along Edwabo, Tonkere Road. Soya Onorinde completes the story.
In his drive towards opening up road networks across the state, Governor Ademola Adeleke flagged off the rehabilitation of the Ishasha Bridge along Edwabo, Tonkere in Ife North and Ayedade local government areas of Osun State. The bridge, which has suffered neglect for years, is considered as strategic to economy of 4 local government areas as well as more than 150 villages along Edwabo Tonkere Road. Speaking at the Ishasha Bridge Rehabilitation Project, the State Commissioner for Special Duties, Mr. Bashir Salam, said Governor Ademola Adeleke is passionately committed towards overall welfare of the people through infrastructural developments in boosting economy of the state. Mr. Salam lauded the Deputy Speaker of Osun State House of Assembly, Honorable Akiyode Oyewusi, the State Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Mr. Abiodun Ojo, as well as the Special Advisor to the Governor on Osun Road Access Maintenance Agency, ORAN, Mrs. Moji Omishore, for facilitating the rehabilitation of the Ishasha Bridge project, noting that the rehabilitation of road along Edwabo and Tonkere commenced in due course. In his remark, the State Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Mr. Abiodun Ojo, lauded Governor Ademola Adeleke for approving the rehabilitation of the Ishasha Bridge, adding that the communities in the area will equally reciprocate the gesture at appointed time.
This road has been a major road. It's been abandoned for the past 40 years. And to God be the glory, we spoke with the governor understood us, he listened to us. Today, the law is being launched. It's a connect between Ife North to Ayedade, to Ede, to Atakumasa East and West local government. We give God a lot of glory. We appreciate His Excellency Governor Ademola Jackson Adeleke for doing this excellent job for us. It's a wonderful thing, and it gladdens our hearts.
Salu of Edwabo, Oba Adesoji Latunde, as well as Olutedo of Tonkere, Oba Matthew Akintoye, said they are particularly impressed by the incredible feats recorded by Governor Ademola Adeleke in infrastructural developments across the state, stressing that the rehabilitation of the Ishasha Bridge comes as a big relief for considerable numbers of communities along the route.
The governor has stretched his hand to infrastructure to my town, Edwabo. The bridge that connected the 4 local governments, the Great Ishasha Bridge along Tonkere Road. The bridge has been abandoned for 30 years. A lot of self-help have come. The people have put a lot of plank on it, and the bridge serves over 150 villages.
The Ishasha Bridge Rehabilitation Project is expected to be completed in 3 months with critical structural features designed to withstand the test of time. Soya Onorinde, reporting for OSBC News.
National Judicial Council, under the chairmanship of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kudirat Kekereekun, has recommended 2 heads of court for compulsory retirement over judicial misconduct. The council, at its 107th meeting held early this week, recommended the role of the Chief Judge of Imo State, Justice T.E. Chukwemeka Chikeka, and the Grand Kadi of Yobe State, Kadi Babangana Mahdi, for compulsory retirement for falsification of age. A statement signed by the Council's Deputy Director of Information, Kemi Babalala Ogedengbe, today in Abuja, added that the Council found that Kadi had 3 different dates of birth, all in 1959, while his actual date of birth was 1952. The findings also revealed that Justice Chikeka has 2 different dates of birth. Meanwhile, the Council has suspended 2 judicial officers from office for misconduct. They were Justice G.C. Aguma of the High Court of Rivers State and Justice A.O. Nwabunike of Anambra State High Court for 1 year without pay and placed them on watch list for 2 years. The Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Joseph Utsef, has revealed that the federal government will unveil the Clean Nigeria Campaign strategic plan aimed at accelerating progress towards the nationwide 2030 open defecation-free target. Speaking at a press briefing in Abuja ahead of the strategic plan's launch and the commemoration of the 2024 World Toilet Day, themed Toilet, a Place for Peace, Useb noted that only 135 local government areas in the country had attained ODF status. Members of the Anglican Commercial Grammar School Old Student Association have reiterated their commitment to the development of their alma mater and the restoration of the lost glory of the school that made them. National President of the Anglican Commercial Grammar School Old Student Association, Engineer Adeleke Oyewole, stated this at the event organized to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the school, which was established in the year 1974. OSBC reporter Oluchi Amuda completes the story.
The celebration of the Founders' Day of Anglican Commercial Grammar School, Ayetoro, should be climaxed with the 50th anniversary of the school, established in 1974. The event was organized by the All Students Association of the school to deliberate on how to move their alma mater forward. In his remarks, the Commissioner for Education in Osun State, Honorable Dipo Iluwole, commended the members of the association for their commitment and dedication to the uplift of their alma mater, just as he noted that government is ready to partner with groups or individuals who want to reach out to their alma mater for the growth of education in Osun State.
So I want you to lay a good foundation whereby subsequent executive will be building on it. Before you know it, Anglican Grammar School will be one among equal.
While delivering a paper titled Building for Future Purposes, Unlocking the Power of Partnership and Collaboration Among Alumni, the guest lecturer and provost, College of Education, Osun State University, Professor Florence Yusuf, said alumni associations have crucial roles to play in taking their alma mater to the next level.
Our common goal is to see that the college we pass through is not going down, but it's moving forward. It's not becoming something that you will pass through and you'll be ashamed of. There's something that you'll be proud of. And what are we going to leverage on? Number one, our individual skills as an owner. It's not about money at that time. It's a individual skill or the other that you have, other people don't have.
In his address, the National President of ANCO Old Students Association, Engineer Adeleke Oyewole, reaffirmed the determination of the group to create a network of opportunities that will help in uplifting the school, just as it sought the cooperation of everyone to achieve the vision of the group.
By the grace of Almighty God, we shall not only attain but surpass, thereby laying a foundation for ensuring that our beloved alma mater is not only by name, but it shall be recognized across the state and nation.
The event featured the presentation of prizes to some outstanding students of the school by the All Students. It climaxed with the commissioning of the school gates by the Commissioner for Education, Honorable Iluwole, who thereafter inspected some dilapidated buildings in the school, accompanied by the members of ANCO Old Students Association. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.
Welcome to our commercial segment.
Close It's the Glow Festival of Joy and it's spreading exciting prizes. Oh, for 120 days, we take it to the max. Mind-blowing, loaded prizes. Take John, winning a tear rubber Toyota Prado by recharging up to 100,000 naira. And Sister T, winning a Cha-Cha Kia Picanto by recharging up to 50,000 naira.
Yes, the gifts are unloading joy all over Nigeria.
From Toyota Prados to Kia Picantos, Kekena Pets, generators, sewing machines, and even grinding machines. Just dial star 611#. Choose your prizes, recharge the value for the month, and you too can win.
Whoa, you too can win, oh!
Back. Tears and tribute flowed freely at the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja, was laid to rest in Abuja today. The burial took place at the National Cemetery in the nation's capital, marking an end to 2 days of funeral rites that began in Lagos earlier in the week. His body was lowered to Mother Earth at exactly 4:41 p.m. after the ceremony that lasted for over 2 hours. Lieutenant General Lagbaja's casket, draped in Nigeria's green and white colors, arrived at the cemetery around 3 p.m. in a white funeral wagon after a funeral service at the National Christian Center in Abuja. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has conferred a posthumous national honor on the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja. Tinubu announced the conferment of the Commander of the Federal Republic honor on Lagbaja during the burial ceremony of the late Army Chief. Several dignitaries attended the event, include President Bola Tinubu, Vice President Kashim Shettima, the Acting Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, the Minister of Defense, Abubakar Badaru, and other top government officials and military brass graced the occasion. You're welcome to our sports segment. Super Eagles of Nigeria have booked their place at the next year's Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco after a 1-1 draw against the Republic of Benin at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. Elizabeth Onyewale has this and more from the sports scene.
League of Benin national team opened the scoring in the 16th minute when Mohamed Tijani capitalized on the corner delivery from Junior Olaito, heading the ball into the center of the net. The Super Eagles found themselves trailing despite creating opportunities with Victor Osimhen and Moses Simon, both texting Benin's defense. Meanwhile, in the second half, Nigeria intensified their attack and were rewarded in the 81st minute when Osimhen met Simon's cross with a precise header to level the score. The Republic of Benin national team fought hard to reclaim the lead, but Nigeria's defense held firm, preserving the draw. With the results, Nigeria have officially qualified for the AFCON 2025 in Morocco, securing the top spot finish in Group D with unbeaten record. With 15 teams already securing qualification and 24 sets to participate, the battle for the remaining 9 spots in the 2025 African Cup of Nations intensifies. The tournament, which will be hosted by Morocco next year, December 2025 to January 2026, has obtained from the CAF website, promising fierce competition as the road to the final narrows. Nigeria, South Africa, Tunisia, and Uganda all confirmed their places, some benefiting from other results in the latest round of qualifiers. Tunisia clinched a dramatic 3-2 victory over Madagascar, courtesy of Ali Hebdil's stoppage time header, ensuring their records 18th consecutive AFCON appearance. Meanwhile, Gabon qualified from Group B without playing as their closest rival, the Central African Republic, lost 1-0.
foreign scene, South Africa's government say it will not help an estimated 4,000 illegal miners inside a closed mine in the country's northwest province who have been denied access to basic supplies as part of an official strategy against illegal mining. Elizabeth Onyewale again has these and more from the foreign scene.
The miners in the mine shaft in Sifetion are believed to be suffering from a lack of food, water, and other basic necessities after police closed off the entrance used to transport their supplies underground. It is part of the police Vala Umgondi or Close the O operation, which includes cutting off miner supplies to force them to return to the surface and be arrested. Spokesperson for the National Police Atlanta Met said that following consultation with the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy, the decision was made that no police officers, soldier and government officials will go down the mine due to safety concerns. In the meantime, community members are stepping in and demanding to go and rescue these illegal miners, adding that they were being made to sign indemnity form and that the risks involved had been explained. According to emergency services, the fire broke out in the town of Villafranca de Ebro early morning, where about 82 people were living in the home at the time. At least 10 people had been killed and others hurt in the fire that broke out at the care home near Zaragoza in northeastern Spain. It's noted that after alerting them, the firefighters were able to locate the scene of the incident and put out the fire, but ages of those who died are not yet known. 2 other people were taken to hospital, including one person whose condition was described as critical. According to an eyewitness, the tragedy may have been caused by a mattress on fire in one of the rooms, adding that there were little fire damage to the single-story building, and smoke inhalation is being blamed for the large number of facilities. Report says the center was opened 16 years ago as a retirement home, but has since specialized in care for residents with dementia and mental health problems. Elizabeth Onyewale reporting for OSBC.
With that report from the foreign scene, we've come to the end of the major report on OSBC TV. It was edited by Michael Adeleke. I am Babatunde Fanopo saying thank you for watching. Good night.
Fun. But as a mom, I see how demanding it can be for my child. That's why I ensure he starts every day with a cup of Bonvita. Give your child Bonvita. It contains essential vitamins and minerals that support mental and physical vitality. Bonvita. Prepare them to win every day.
So I picked an answer about my decision to invest in Adrian Home Disco series. When the microphone met me and said I can be paying 10,000 naira monthly, I was surprised. I jumped and grabbed the opportunity.
Now, with the Vico Plot series, you only pay 10,000 naira monthly for 100 months to get your own plot of land. Enjoy unlimited access to our estate facilities.
For fun time with the kids, we've got you covered.
Sport lovers, we got you.
Finally, time for a swim.
Remember, you only pay 10,000 naira monthly for 100 months.
Agro Home.
Building cities, communities, and homes.
Hey stars, get more value for your
your money with the Star Times upgrade promo. Recharge 1 month on Nova, Basic, or Classic bouquet and get upgraded to the next bouquet to enjoy exciting top shows like Eating Shows.
Even if something happens between you.
What is a crowd?
Come and share this and pass, baby.
Celebrity cook-off.
Okay, viewers.
Now, by the time we use half of it.
Price of passion and more. If you're on the super bouquet, recharge for 1 month and get an extra 5 days free. La Liga is back on Star Times. Anticipate, get ready. It's big. This offer starts from June 13th to August 15, 2024. Recharge now and enhance your viewing satisfaction with the Star Times upgrade promo. Terms and conditions applies. Star Times. Entertain your family. Star Times upgrade promo. Recharge 1 month on Nova, Basic, or Classic bouquet and get upgraded to the next bouquet to enjoy exciting top shows like Eating Shows.
Even if something happens between you.
What is a crowd?
Come and share this and pass, baby.
Celebrity cook-off.
Okay, viewers.
Now, by the time we use half of it.
Price of passion and more. If you're on the super bouquet, recharge for 1 month and get an extra 5 days free. La Liga is back on Star Times. Anticipate, get ready. It's big. This offer starts from June 13th to August 15, 2024. Recharge now and enhance your viewing satisfaction with the Star Times upgrade promo. Terms and conditions applies. Star Times. Entertain your family.